Hi, and welcome back to the Mr. Brad Worden Show. Today, I'm going to again try Johnny Scoville's Tube of Terror from Blazing Foods. These are the 13 million Scoville death nuts, a whole 1.5 tube full of these coated peanuts. So, without any further ado, let me read the disclaimer and get started because it'll be a total of at least 15 minutes here. I'm Mr. Brad Warren. I'm over the 18 years of age, of a sound mind, have read and understood the hot sauce product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, I accept the League of Fire and their suppliers and manufacturers and under no circumstances be responsible, liable for any claims of injury, damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I acknowledge and agree to this without question. So again, the rules of this one are I have to consume the tube, eating within 10 minutes, eating 1 or 2 nuts at a time, have to finish, and then I have to do a 5-minute afterburn. Although it's 15 minutes total no matter what, so if I get done in 3 or 4 minutes, I still have to wait the 10 and do a 5-minute afterburn. It's going to be 15 minutes either way. So I brought along some other stuff to talk about, so you aren't bored out of your mind, or it might just be suffering too. You might watch me suffer. Well, anyway, I cracked the seal here. Here's the tube. I'm going to pour them out before I start so I can pick them up and eat. So here are the nuts. I like to pour them out first, otherwise they get stuck as you're eating. So it makes it easier once they're all on your plate. So here's the empty tube. Okay. Put that here. Here are the death nuts. I must eat them 1 or 2 at a time. 13 million Scoville units, one of the hottest things out there, other than the new death nut, which is 16. So here we go. They always taste good. Kind of get that honey roasted flavor. But they're hot. It tastes like Reaper too. Now it's heating up again. It's a big one. Here's the baby one. Here's another big boy. Not bad on the time. There's a lot in this tube. Feeling the heat all over. That's what you get with 13 million Scoville units. Woo! It's a hot one. Well, they know it's wrong. Keeps bellowing as you go. So that was one tube. Now I have to wait till it hits 15 minutes. See, it's building now. A little bit of suffering here. Anytime you eat something like 13 million Scovilles, it's going to be real hot. It's not as hot as the 60 million new Death Nut, but it's still real hot. So I got a ways to go. Another 10 minutes. Woo! Hot, fiery, tongue on fire, throat on fire. Just wanted to try it, see if it was any hotter or easier. Let's say just as bad as last time. Like I said, not as hot as the new Death Nut, but right up there along with it. This one was a Johnny Scoville autographed edition, so I have to hang on to that. Woo. Obviously, this is a 10 out of 10 for regular heat value. Yeah, I'm gonna die probably like 8 or so. Still kind of bowling and hanging in there. Oh yeah. These are 7 points in the League of Fire. All my guests, I asked them if they wanted to do one with me. They declined. Joel and Jeremy and Scorch and Stacy declined on the tuba tear for right now. Still, maybe I have to get a little training in. Obviously, I'm having a hard time here a little bit. Should be able to make it through though. So this is my second attempt. First time I was able to do it. Kind of learned a lesson from it a little bit. Lesson is, when I did my first one, do not drink caffeinated soda with the tuba tear. That one really burned my stomach and caught up with me later. Still just really burns. This is the one you watch me struggle with a little bit more. It's almost 8 minutes. 7 minutes left. Obviously, if you want to train for this, I want you to do like the death nut.
Oh, you touched your eye.
I'll survive that one. Not too bad. Death nut 2.0 challenge, where you have a few of these at the end. You want to try that out first. So I've been working on my jalapeno challenge. Check out that the last few videos. Been getting a little bit better at that one. Might eventually be coming down a little bit. Eventually I might be able to do multiples of these, but I don't know about today. Kind of feeling the burn today. Anyway, moving up the League of Fire, you can check me out. This was a League of Fire challenge. I would say this is right around the Death Note 3.0. One of the hardest challenges out there today. Last League of Fire challenge I did, the Old Agnes, that challenge, that was 8 ounces, a half pound of the chocolate. That was tough. Not so much eating at the heat, but in your stomach later, it kind of sits with you. So be careful on that one. That was really tough. So we're officially in the Afterburn. So once it hits 15 minutes, we're done and we're good. So again, obviously not one you want to do unless you've been training here. My ears are still tingling, my mouth's still burning. It's finally maybe starting to come down a little bit. With about 4 minutes left. Oh, yeah. So let me just kind of explain the 13 million Scoville. So 16 million, the new Death Note, 16 million is about as hot as you can get to be, like, physically safe. So you really don't want to do too much over that if they get that much, or at least a high quantity of that. 13 million is really hot. This is probably other than, this is the first Death Note, a tube full of it. Very hot. There were rumors they might do a tube of Terra 2 at the second Death Note, 60 million. That would probably be the hardest thing ever that they created if they decide to go with it. But right now, this is right in line with the Death Note 3.0 challenge, which I did about a week or two ago. I actually think I'm feeling this more so right now than that. But they're both really tough. Our third Death Note challenge, you can play as a team. Maybe eventually get somebody to team up and do that one with me again. If not, maybe I'll try it again too sometime. Solo. This one, maybe somebody will do with me as a team. Well, each do one together. but I had no takers quite yet. Maybe after some people train, maybe. But it is for your chili head. It's not for your average person. Most people averagely wouldn't be able to make it through this. This is from Blazing Foods. They also do the Death Nut Challenges 2.0 and 3.0. And they have a few other nuts that aren't as bad if you want to train. Scorch and Stacy and I did the regular Carolina Reaper peanuts from Blazing Foods too. That one wasn't too bad. That was probably about a level 1 or 2 on the Death Nut Challenge category. So that's a good one for training. Probably the difference between the 13 million to 16 million, what I can say about those is the 13 million, you start eating them and it doesn't get to you quite right away. If you watch anybody do the Death Nut 3.0 challenge and you pop that 16 million Scoville Death Nut in your mouth, the new one, watch people's reaction, watch my reaction, watch other people's reaction if you watch that challenge. It gets you immediately. You feel it immediately. You know it's coming. It was pretty tough. So, again, I had done this one before. If you want to compare this one to my earlier one, I did the first one a little over a month ago, back in March this year. If you want to see the comparison, you could check out that. Go back and check out that one again. But I would say, even with my training, either way, it was tough either way. But like I said, if I train more, I might be able to do multiples, maybe. There has been people that did quite a few of these before. I think the world record right now is still 13, which is crazy. Just craziness. Doing the challenge 13 times over in a row. Alright, I think I'm going to be done at the 15 today. So that's 15. I completed the challenge. This again was the I'll stop it there because I'm at 15. This again was Johnny Scoville's Tubateer Carolina Reaper Peanut Challenge with capsaicin crystals. Get you 13 million Scoville units here. Autograph tube. Only try it out if you're a chili head, or if you're in training and you want to try or see as far as you can get. That's fine. If anybody watching ever wants to try one with me, maybe. We'll see. Alright, well anyway, this has been Mr. Brad Worden doing Johnny Scoville's Tubateer. Second attempt. Made it again. Still tough. Still tough as I remember last time. And stay tuned for some new fun ones too. And we will see you next time at the Mr. Brad Worden Show.